Who are the top 3 Merida real estate companies and why should you work with them? Hi, my name is Kyber with TrustFirst, and today we're going to cover the 3 top Merida real estate companies and why. So, the first one is TrustFirst Merida Real Estate. We won't spend too much time on this one since there's a huge bias. I'm with TrustFirst Real Estate. Why is TrustFirst at the top of the list? TrustFirst is actually a team name underneath Mexico International Real Estate. So TrustFirst is comprised of agents that are young, hungry, and tech savvy. We may live in a retirement destination, but we're not at that age yet, and we're not looking to slow down, and we're not looking to adopt the yucatecan lifestyle just yet. We're still young, and we're full of energy, and we're really trying to serve our clients as quick as possible, right? You have all kinds of agents here, and most of them are wonderful. You have a lot of people that are doing this part-time to supplement their pension or whatever have you, and that's great. But if you're looking for an agent to really be on the ball and be booking the showings for you ASAP, communicating with you as soon as you send them a message or a call or an email, and you want that rapid response, and you don't want to miss out on properties or showings because your agent may be a bit more laid back than what you're looking for, then TrustFirst is likely your first option. Our most important thing here are our promises and keeping them and keeping you and your money safe. The second best option on the list is Mexico International. Mexico International is really one of the oldest standing real estate companies in the Yucatan, in Merida. And as such, it has a reputation, right? You can see all its Google reviews, its Facebook reviews, and a lot of other brokerages like working with Mexico International Merida Real Estate because they know that when they enter into a deal with Mexico International, they're going to get paid. They're not going to get ripped off. The listing is for real. The agents are for real. And they've been around for 30 years. So people have that additional confidence when they know that their agent is working with Mexico International, and Mexico International just has such a heavy reputation of quality. They've worked with the big families, they've sold the haciendas, they've sold the big businesses. They've just been around for so long, and Mitch has really developed a high quality brand over the last 30 years. The third option is Merida Living Real Estate. Now, their crown jewel, you could say, is Carlos Betancourt, and he's really top-notch to deal with. He is very good at communicating. We've all suffered bad communication, people reading your WhatsApp messages and not responding, or taking a day to respond. Having personally interacted with him, I can say he's a great guy. He'll send. We all know the WhatsApp's the double blue check mark. It is a symbol that somebody has received and read your text messages. Carlos takes the time to say, message received, even if there's no actionable item on it for him. He does that, something that I do as well, but you have to recognize competence in a counterpart. And I think Carlos does that very well. Merida Living Real Estate has a nice selection of listings as well. And kind of like Mexico International, while they haven't been around as long, people see them and they know them, right? They're at the top of Google, and most agents that are true agents and putting through a lot of business know that if they're dealing with Merida Living Real Estate, it's usually going to be a decent interaction, and especially if Carlos Betancourt is involved. So I hope that summarizes things for you. First, you have TrustFirst, Merida Real Estate. Then you have Mexico International Real Estate, which has been around for 30 years. And TrustFirst is a team under Mexico International. And third, you have Merida Living Real Estate. These three companies, if you were to pick any one of them, you're likely to have a good experience. Of course, things may vary from one agent to another. So just make sure you take the time to interview your agent with them and make sure that that relationship will work for you. Maybe you're looking for fast-paced communication. You don't want to miss out on a deal, especially if there's a house that's, competitively priced. You may be looking for an agent that, is really on the ball, hungry, young, and has the experience. Or on the other end, you may be looking for someone that, takes a little longer to respond and is a little more laid back. There's nothing wrong with that. These are just different communication styles. Personally, at TrustFirst, I like for our team to be very quick, respond quickly. It's just the way we do business. I started my real estate career in Canada, and I kind of live at that pace. And I like to deliver the information swiftly and always make good on my promises, even if it's just a promise to send you the number for a carpenter or an albañil, whatever it may be. Those promises always go into reminders app on my phone, and I can never let somebody down on those because I look at that 30 times a day, right? And that's what we encourage our agents to do, is always live up to your promises, no matter how big or small. Thank you. I'm Kyber with Merida Real Estate, and I hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.